The bottom lines on NBC's primetime lineup for this fall: a new live series initiative, and only one, that's right, one new comedy coming through. As announced this morning at Radio City Music Hall, NBC will pair The Voice with new Jane Doe-type drama Blind Spot on Monday nights. The Voice continues to headline Tuesdays, followed by a pair of newcomers: Heartbreaker, about a heart transplant surgeon based on a real-life person, and live from New York, Best Time Ever with Neil Patrick Harris. However, this hour of musical numbers, games, and audience participation will only be on at 10 p.m. until November, when Chicago Fire returns. No changes on Wednesday night, so on the bubble drama Mysteries of Laura, whose co-star Lisa Joy Powell was in our studio last month, continues into season 2. I'm sure she's very happy about that news, followed by Law & Order Special Victims Unit and Chicago PD. The Blacklist remains a Thursday attraction, sandwiched by Heroes Reborn and the Wesley Snipes starring drama The Player, set in Las Vegas. The new live version of sitcom Undateable leads off Fridays, followed by People Are Talking, the lone new comedy series, Grimm, and Dateline NBC. Dateline offers a 2-hour mystery edition Saturday nights, followed by hour-long Saturday Night Live repeats at 10. Sunday Night Football wraps up the fall schedule. NBC is renting 5 comedies, including the return of Coach, for midseason or later. Plus another Chicago Fire spinoff, Chicago Med, the Jennifer Lopez starring drama Shades of Blue, and Game of Silence. Also coming up, live courtroom series You, the Jury, think Judge Judy in prime time, from Law & Order creator Dick Wolf, Little Big Shots, the Kids Variety Showcase with Steve Harvey, Ellen DeGeneres also involved, and a possible Maya Rudolph comedy Variety Hour. The fate of current Sunday Night newbies AD and American Odyssey will be determined after the June finales. We're a few minutes away from Fox stepping on the Beacon Theater stage here in New York to announce its 2015-16 prime time intentions. Fox broke the details to reporters this morning, so we can go ahead and give them to you now. Gotham remains on Monday nights for season 2, paired with the adaptation of Minority Report, the first TV series version of a Steven Spielberg movie. The network's Tuesday night lineup will be all new, in what shapes up as the first big fall gamble among the major broadcast channels. The first hour will consist of comedy's Grandfather with John Stamos and The Grinder starring Rob Lowe. Hour 2 is Scream Queens, the comedy horror satire of that popular movie genre with Ariana Grande among the screamers. Empire, the huge audience fave among rookie series this season, continues on Wednesdays, preceded by new crime drama Rosewood with Morris Chestnut as Miami's top private pathologist. Bones goes into season 11 Thursday night, followed by Sleepy Hollow. Unscripted is the Friday Mandate, featuring MasterChef Junior and World's Funniest, hosted by Terry Crews. College football will be on Saturday night again, and the Sunday mix of football, animation, and live-action comedy launched last fall remains in place. The OT postgame show will be followed by The Simpsons, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Family Guy, and The Last Man on Earth. At the mid-season ready, dramas The Frankenstein Code and Lucifer, comedies The Guide to Surviving Life and Border Town, and the limited series comeback of The X-Files. And if you haven't picked up the social media buzz by now, American Idol, after 15 years, will come to a close next year, with Fox promising to give this series a finale to remember. One unanswered question, with American Idol departing, is So You Think You Can Dance also facing a final season next summer. Stay tuned about that. Univision, ABC, and Telemundo show off their fall season announcements tomorrow, followed by CBS Wednesday and the CW Thursday morning. And that is Newsnotes for today. We will give you another shot at our classic trivia question that we introduced a week ago. It's a question dealing with Death Valley Days, the long-running Western anthology in syndication, sponsored on U.S. Borax. The first correct answer on this question can win you a National Geographic Society cap and a set of recent Geo publications, plus a Brooklyn Independent Media tote bag. As I mentioned, Death Valley Days ran from the early 1950s to the early 1970s, sponsored by U.S. Borax, the folks making Bora Team, Boraxo, etc. Stanley Andrews, the old Ranger, was the first host. Former President Ronald Reagan was another during the 1960s. Here's the question. Who was the last host of Death Valley Days? The last host of Death Valley Days. He was a Western TV star. Email your answer to simonapple04@yahoo.com. It's simonapple04@yahoo.com. Please include your name and your mailing address. Or you can tweet your answer to #TWBT. That's #TWBT. Our Twitter avenue comes from Hopscotch, the company inviting you to create your own social soundtrack. Learn how at www.hopscotch.com.